Hello gorgeous, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new. If you're new, it means so much if you guys hit that red subscribe button to join my YouTube family. I do post every single Tuesday and Thursday, and I also do have a Patreon where I upload 2 to 3 more exclusive videos on there, so it will be linked down below in the description box. Thank you guys to any of you that join and support my channel. But today is meal prep day. I typically meal prep on Sundays or Mondays if I kind of didn't get to it on Sunday, and it is currently Monday, so I meant to meal prep yesterday, but honestly it was a lazy Sunday, didn't get to it. So today is going to be a meal prep day. It is actually really gloomy and rainy outside, so I thought today would be the perfect day to do so. I like to meal prep every single week to have options, healthy options out, and all of this is super easy to make, and it's also really affordable. I am going grocery shopping at the end of this week, so on Friday I usually go bi-weekly to my Costco runs, and so I'm gonna just meal prep with whatever I have left before my grocery shopping. And I have a bunch of things I'm going to meal prep. I'm gonna meal prep a lot of like lunches and breakfasts as well. Costco is the main place where I do my bi-weekly shopping trips, so everything's from there. I totally recommend it. You can get things in bulk and it's just gonna be a lot more affordable. Thumbs up this video if you want more meal prep videos. I did do one previously, so I'll link that above and have it down below, as well as my health playlist, which I have a ton more content around fitness and healthy eating and healthy tips and all of that good stuff. But right now I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the breakfast meal prep. The two things I like to make and meal prep for breakfast is overnight oats and boiled eggs. They're super affordable, super simple to make, and they're really gonna keep you full, and it's just a great healthy option. So I've mentioned it before how I do my overnight oats, but if you're just stumbling on this video as your first video, I'm gonna still go ahead and share with you how I make everything, and I totally recommend trying out these recipes and meal prepping these recipes as well. So let me know if you guys do. I'm starting first with boiled eggs. These are super simple and easy to make, but they are great to have on hand. So of course, starting off with my pot and filling it up with some water, and I'm just going to bring the water to a boil before I go ahead and put my eggs in. And I just took my container of eggs, set that aside, and something I also like to get prepared is my ice water. So I just put some ice and water into a bowl, and I like to put my eggs into this once they are ready to go. By doing this, it just allows your eggs to stop cooking. Once my water was boiling, I went ahead and put some eggs into it. You can put as many as you like, and I like to just have it sitting there for 7 minutes before I go ahead and take them out, and like I said, add them into the ice water so they stop cooking. This is just the consistency I love my eggs at, and I just feel like they turn out perfect every single time, and it's as simple and easy as that. Takes less than 10 minutes and you have a bunch of eggs meal prepped. The hard-boiled eggs are done, and these are just a really great option to have on hand ready. You can have them for breakfast or just as a snack, add it into your salad. Now that I'm done the eggs, it is time for the second breakfast meal prep, and that is just going to be overnight oats. So like I said, overnight oats are going to be next, and I've shared this before in a previous video, but it's super simple to make, super affordable as well to meal prep. And all you're going to need is just some Quaker quick oats. I picked this up from Costco. It's super affordable, and it comes, I believe, with 2 big bags in each box. And then you're going to need some form of liquid, because you're going to put 1 part oats and 1 part liquid. And in this case, I always just use almond milk. This is unsweetened almond milk. You can really add whatever you want into your overnight oats, but something I add to add some protein and make it a little bit more flavorful and creamier, I like to add a little bit of plain Greek yogurt and as well as natural peanut butter. And this is what I'm going to use at the beginning, and then you'll see at the end, once it sits in the fridge, that's when I add my toppings, which is usually just frozen berries with cinnamon on top. I went and laid out a few of the containers. I will share with you guys how it ends up turning out. Like I said, when making overnight oats, you want to have 1 part oats and then 1 part almond milk. I prefer half a cup of oats and then half a cup of almond milk. My fiance prefers just having 1 cup of oats, so then 1 cup of almond milk. And then I just add a few tablespoons of plain Greek yogurt and a tablespoon to 2 of natural peanut butter to give it more protein and just make it more creamier as well. And then I'll just mix that in, and that will be the base. They turned out super creamy, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the lids on. Just put them in the fridge for an hour or 2, and then I'm gonna put the toppings on. You can honestly even put the toppings like before you're going to eat them. This took under 10 minutes, and it's such a filling, healthy breakfast idea. While I let it sit there to chill so it kind of just hardens, I'm gonna move on to the next thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my chicken and share with you how I spice it, but I always like to have some sort of protein on hand. So I really gravitate towards chicken. So I'm gonna share with you how I make chicken drumsticks. To move on for sides, I'm gonna make some rice and also just take some of my stir fry vegetables and make that as well. And then it will really conclude the entire meal prep. I am just going into my fridge and taking out the chicken because I let it sit there overnight to defrost. And then I just took my pan and parchment paper and started off by brushing olive oil onto the front and back of the chicken drumsticks. These are the 2 spices I'm going to be using to spice up my chicken. This is what I've been doing lately. I've done it a different way before, which I've shared in another video. I believe it's in my What I Eat in a Day video. I will link it above if you want to see another way to spice chicken. But lately I've been doing it this way. I definitely recommend adding some Greek spices into it. A bunch of stuff in this. There is actually some onion, red bell pepper, garlic, sun-dried tomato, some salt, and all of that. So there's a bunch of stuff in here that makes your chicken taste so yummy. And personally, I like to just add a little bit more garlic powder as well because, you know, I'm Greek and I really like to cook with a lot of garlic. So this is going to be my spicing, super simple and easy and quick to do. Before I go ahead and add these spices to my chicken, I'm gonna preheat the oven so it's ready to just pop in. I'm going to put the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. When I do pop in the chicken, I'm just gonna let it sit there for 40 minutes and I'm gonna turn it halfway through. This is how the chicken turned out, super delicious. And the last couple minutes, I ended up actually putting my oven on broil just so it gets a little bit more crispier. In my rice lately, I've been adding some beans into it just for some extra protein and fiber as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and rinse the rice and start cooking it. These 2 spices are what I will be using while cooking the rice. This is super great for rice, potatoes, soup, and all of that. And then I also like to just put some dried chopped onion. If you don't have fresh onion, this is just really great to add. So it kind of gives it more flavor as well. Once I rinsed the rice, I'm just taking my pan and a little bit of olive oil, adding the rice into it. And because I only added 1 cup of rice, I am just going to slowly put 2 cups of water into my rice. And of course, those dried chopped onions. And then I am rinsing the beans out. And once my rice was almost ready, I went ahead and put the beans in. And this just makes it a lot more filling. And this is a great little side to have with the chicken. The last thing I'm gonna do is just some frozen veggies. Go ahead, rinse this under water, and then throw it into my pot. For my veggies, I'm just going to spice them with Dash, and this is the original blend and salt-free. this is how everything turned out. I ended up going ahead and putting the berries and cinnamon on top of the overnight oats. And then I finished with my frozen veggies, as you guys see. But this is everything I ended up making. It is a couple hours later. I decided to stop it here, but this is a lot of the things that I like to meal prep. And that concludes Meal Prep Monday. I hope you guys enjoyed and try any of these out. So if you guys like these videos, thumbs it up. I will definitely make more and share with you some of my other go-to meal prep meals. And don't forget to click the subscribe button. I do post every single Tuesday and Thursday. And also don't forget to check out my Patreon. I do post exclusive content on there, 2 to 3 more videos every single month. And it's also just a place if you want to chat with me, I will totally message you guys there as well. I hope you guys have an amazing day, evening, or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye!